Hello everybody! Danny TCV the criminal violin here! Ow. My throat still is not completely well. In fact, I'm not completely well myself. So I will be I'll be Sterling Lord. Why not? I mean, Poitner would be the Tony Stewart. How about that? Now I could go with the fact that sadly it's on the news lines. I'm saying sadly not because it's sad that he's leaving, retiring. It's sad because, well, why would I waste my time paying attention to this crap? Anyway, Jeff Gordon retired, and you know what? What the freak? Why not? Jeffrey Guidon. You know, being born in '94, you end up, being born, well, yeah, early mid '90s. You grew up with him being, at his peak of his career, So, what ones have we? I don't think we've done anything because I think we haven't. Because I just did the one to unlock Elite Cup and yeah, okay. So we're gonna do Mardi Gras. Drinking King soda, cream soda. That legitimately has a label that says with caffeine. And the funny thing is, caffeine never has affected me before. It doesn't make me more awake. It doesn't make me, have a panic attack like my dad does. That problem. Goody goody. Whee! Yeah, I did the whole racing circuit that after pro. Don't worry, well. To get the elite class here. So, But you honk at me! Oh, maybe it was Jeff that was honking at me. Okay. Jeff! One, why would you waste that? And two, what the flip, dude? You screwed me over. Oh, god damn it. It's hilarious because this is the first time I've seen Jeff do good. To be completely honest. What did I actually drive to avoid that? Oh! Thank you, Kevin. Or not Kevin, that was probably Rick Corelli, wasn't it? There's Kevin. Hey buddy, how you doing? Kif on le piche. Wow. So, Kevin gave him some boost, didn't he now? El Bustier. Oh no, that's Rick Corelli. What the frick? How did I not notice that? I hate my life. I hate my life. Hey, Kevin. Have fun, you die now. East Brooks. Okay. East Brooks. Oops. East Brooks. Hey buddy, hey alone. Wee. Nowhere on this track I drive around the other side, although then again, I think in the video that I did, I think I did a video on this track. I'm pretty sure I did, yeah. If I didn't, I do apologize, but I usually, I'm pretty sure I also drove that around that wide side, but whatever. Ugh, McDuff. Thank you. Oh, I'm just that great of a guy. Holy crap, what happened back there? He's still frozen. God damn. Something broke. Ye gods. Look how far behind he is. I mean, not that far. Technically, even this guy, Kevin Lapich again, he showed up on my carcass. Told him to us. Oh no. You were thinking by yes. Oh, actually, we were thinking by that. Sonata. Wee! Ugh, McDuff. Come on, Yeffy. Oh, for God's sake. No, that's just not fair. Oh, now we're even. Get out of here. Yeah. Excuse me, sir. Hello. Jeremy Schmiefield.
Can I stop fiddling now?
Yep. There you go. Have fun. Okay. Yeah. What happened back there? Jeez. Must have all tried to swerve out of the way of that thing I put down. I mean, they all just like swerve around it. Really robust abruptness. How about that term, huh? Ah, that's the math. Now this is gonna slow me down a lot because I have to plow through these stupid faces first in order for this to work. So, especially being the third lap, I mean, especially since you forgot. Once you clear that out, everybody's gonna be following your ass. God damn it! Yes, I mean your ass, as in your donkey and your butt. So, go away. Gosh. Yanni boy Onreti. What the duck happened to you? You're last place and you screw yourself over? What the duck, man? What the duck? Wow. We're doing fabulously, yes, in this team, aren't we now? Absolutely gorgeously. Oh, what? They're so cool! Yeah. Wait, what? I actually boosted him backward. I'm like, I seen in front of him, like, that's Jeff, but I still blew it because it was a car. I actually blew him backward. I didn't think I could do that. Hey, Johnny boy. Get him, Oh, of course. It's the last lap. All the chaos happens at that point. It's sliding to the skid. Wow, what? Against it? I can't even do it because my throat is like so shot still. Like I have to get this like certain seemingly natural coating to allow me to do different voices I do. I feel like pretty well. Careful lapish. Oh wow, that was intelligent. Careful lapish, and I missed it of course. Whee! That's the benefit of being ahead in those portions is well, you're guaranteed to miss the shortcuts. Honk at me. And my life, Johnny. Carefree on Reddit, and thus you have all the fame in the world with racing. He had them all off. Same with the petties. I don't know. There was nobody there. Wait, what? How did you get straight so quick and easy? What the? Oh. What the duck, man? By the boy, for the heck of it, just suddenly started thinking about it. I'm not sure why, but I guess I don't know how in the heck I'd say it, but I guess shout out to the great Jerome Kersey, great. Super nice guy and all that, and always spending all of his time to help others and all that, and he's always happy-go-lucky, and only 52, and he dies of a pulmonary embolism, blood clot to the lung. And it's funny because the night before, this was of course, actually yesterday, wasn't it? I think it was yesterday I found out that he died. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was it? No, it wasn't. Definitely not. They found out what caused it last night. Yeah, it was Wednesday night, their evening, I should say. They had mentioned that he had croaked in the hospital. That's the family term for dying, of course. But yep. And yesterday they announced that it was a pulmonary embolism. Oh, man. But it's so funny because, so he died Wednesday evening in the hospital, and the thing is that, you know, everybody said he was just, you know, he was super healthy as a horse, you know, and he was super happy and all that stuff. And everything, you know, he was typical Jerome and all that, you know. It didn't appear that anything was wrong with him at all, you know. And he, even by the people that, this is what I was trying to get to, that had interviewed him the night before he died, in the hospital, which was with KGW, it's the local NBC station. They interviewed him, I believe they said, for Black History Month on Wednesday night, and that's what ended up happening the day after. Again, everybody said he's just typical, Jerome. Super happy-go-lucky and seemingly super healthy and all that stuff, and yet suddenly, he has this big health problem. He dies of an embolism. It's like, I mean, it was the first time that I've ever reacted to somebody dying like I did. It's just like, what? He croaked? What the heck happened to him? The guy was only in middle age, I didn't know what age he was, but I knew he was middle aged, and it's like, what did he die of? Because nobody knew. Everybody seemed clueless, but it was just apparently because a lot later they finally released that he was in the hospital and that he had died there. And, the family is really wanting, to have their privacy respected, which, it's not Los Angeles up here, and actually it's famous for the Northwest to be really kind and respectful and all that, so naturally, they're respecting it. They're not being vultures like down in Los Angeles, So, it's really, really cool. It's one of the rare cases where they actually are allowing the family to really, do what they need to do to at least muster up some sort of strength to announce what had been going on and what happened and all that, allowing to grieve. So it was really nice, to know that, even with all the people that have been moving up here, and statistically, suddenly we have true, real crimes, not like average crimes like, running through a stoplight or stop sign, or, going a little bit over the speed limit or something. I thought it was less loud. Those are everyday, at most the crimes that would happen. They rarely do. Maybe occasional DUI, because, stereotype of Portland, there's a brewery, a McDonald's, and a Starbucks on every corner. But, it's not like Miami. It's so funny because I was talking about that with my mom last night, how Miami is known as the third rudest city of the United States and one of the rudest cities in the world, and they live up to the stereotype of having nothing but rich, staunch, pardon my language, but asses living there, nothing but, and this is specifically, from tourists out of the country that come to the country, and they also have something where it puts the U.S. as the rudest country overall, with like, somewhere within the 1 million or 2 million marker they had doing the survey, people out of the country from the United States and with other countries, and the U.S. just crushed everybody to death with, the most stories of how people just said, this is one of the rudest countries ever. Nevertheless, but I was thinking, it's just like, it's polar opposite up here in the Pacific Northwest. Northwest, and you have the extreme southeast with Florida. They're full of the rich asses, and up here we're full of the, always struggling to stay above the poverty line, or rather at the poverty line, I suppose, or just above. Always helping each other out, working their asses off, and always being neighborly, even if you don't know the person that you're being neighborly to, be neighborly to them. I mean, it's just really cool that you have that kind of community up here. It's so funny that, then you go down to Florida and suddenly it's polar opposite. Instead of helping each other and being nice and all that, they'll be all smug and, be an ass most of the time. I have money, you're beneath me. Or some stupid thing, You're not from America, therefore you're disgusting. Or some, stupid comment like that, It's just like, that's such an opposite. It's not just in direction, Kidder corner opposites. I mean, it's a polar opposite type of community down there than here, Obviously not everybody down there is going to be that stereotype, although it was found that most of them live up to it. I think I said like around 80% of the people that live down there actually truly live up to the stereotype of Florida, which is, you know, they're nothing but asses, staunch asses. So, I think you have all these news reports from people that live in Florida, you know, that removed from here to there and all that. Right, playing experience up here, you know. It rubbed off on them. And now they live down there, and they're like, there's such a difference, you know? And with the news stories right now, it says, you know, it's becoming the trash bin of the country. Definitely becoming the trash bin of the country, Florida. Let alone Miami, specifically. Yeah. But, what are you gonna do? Anyway. Enough of that chatter. Fly! So I can do that one pretty well, I think. Then again, I'm listening to myself without actually hearing myself in a recording, which, yeah, your voice always sounds different to you when you hear it. In a recording format, oh, I sailed over it. Sail! Yeah, I don't understand what the sail part is about AWOL Nation's sail. Like, what is that supposed to indicate? I know that ADD, I recently learned, was actually referring to alcohol and drug addiction, not attention deficit disorder. Which, you know, like most people, I had thought that that's what it meant, but, yeah. So I felt, you know, I could relate to it well, although I don't have ADD, I have ADHD. Most definitively, most definitely, I definitely have ADHD, not ADD, but nevertheless, yeah. I just wondered whatever the sail part was about. Not about it all. You know, I haven't done half bad for just blabbing, not even truly focusing on the gameplay. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it's funny because, one more thing. If that's even possible with me, probably not. I want to hit him. I have something out for Criminal Page, I really do. It's like if Ron Hornaday was in here, I mean, I really wouldn't have something out for him, you know. Dang it! Oh, wait. Aww, I almost saved myself. Excuse me. Oh, Kevin! You ass! No! Kevin, you're supposed to stop existing when I ask you to. Go away. That's more like. No, no, shut up. Yep. Yo. You know, the Jerome Kersey incident with having a pulmonary embolism, and technically, you know, Chris Bosch could be headed for that right now. I was just thinking that because it's like I was, you know, on my email account. So when you have a Microsoft email account, you know, you're gonna likely hit. You're likely going to, you know, in fact, I think you're guaranteed to go to the MSN, you know, news page home. Nice. What the frick happened? What?
King of the hill.
What the? Oh, well, I guess there was a twister. Oh, come on. That's not even fair. Anyway, words. See if I can avoid it this way. Oh, it didn't matter. It was. Wow.
See, you're looking sluggy.
God, my words are suddenly failing to get out. Yeah. Anyway, so MSN homepage. That's what happened. And if you didn't know, I'm saving this shield for last lap, of course. Unless, like, I feel like it's gonna benefit me more if I do it, and it looks like it's gonna happen. Ow. Is here in this third lap all again. Alright, yeah, so MSN homepage goes to automatically, you know, after you check your email. And I saw the feature that in Reddit, it's a super short write-up. Oh god damn it, man.
Better wake up there.
Oh, words! Yeah, and I saw the article about Chris Bosch. It's super short. And, you know, mentioning that it's, wow, yes. That was beautiful! Very graceful. Very graceful. Nonetheless. Forgot to turn. Derp! Hey, bud. Yeah, and it said he had I think they said they found at least 2 blood clots, and the first test they did. This is on the second test. And the first test they did, they didn't find anything. It was inconclusive. So they did a second test, and they found 2 blood clots, I believe. And so they said they're gonna run a third test, and possibly a few more tests. Thanks, Jeff. Great partner. Glad to have you on board. Oh. Oh, what? Already? Screw that. It's a waste, but I'm gonna do it because this is wow. That was so swift. That was professional racing right there, sir. Turning into the walls, beautiful. Wee! Duff, McDuff. Definitely want to fall into those pits like that. Glide the time. Crap. Wee.
You should learn by example. Think you made a
Yeah. So technically, he's technically on the same road and the same page as Jerome right now. You know, and of course my mom, the first thing she looks for is, you know, did they have surgery recently? You know, that's what she did with Jerome. And oh, come on! No! I even crossed the finish line. I didn't even touch it, actually. Whoops. Anyway, yeah, you know. And apparently, Jerome had recently had knee surgery. And, you know, if it's arthroscopic and the typical ones like that, you know, you wouldn't expect anything really from something like that to happen. But it did. So she was wondering about Chris, and not that I know of, I don't think that Chris has had any surgeries recently. I know Dwayne, of course, has. The guy, I hate to say it, but the guy needs to retire, because, I mean, his knees, his body's screaming at him, specifically his knees, like, you really do need to knock it off and call it quits, because, you know, I can't handle it, is basically what his body's telling him. Nevertheless, I'm actually going to go again. Instead of 2 videos, we're going to make this one big long one. Yeah, random one. Dale Jarrett. Okay, random. Dale Earnhardt Jr. And I guess we're doing beach. Circuit again. Anyway. But actually, it's very fortunate that they found Chris's blood clots in his lungs, because that usually means that they're about to head into the heart at that point. Of course, you're pretty much guaranteed to croak at that point. So, especially if you're an athlete, you know. At that point, you're probably going to drop dead on the court because you just had a heart attack. You know. Oh yeah, buddy. See you later, legend. Oh, come on, Ron Hornaday. Really? Deal with this. This arse. Oh. Speaking of being in Florida, by the way, I'm pretty sure this is based on Florida. Florida! Yes, bros. Yep.
Don't worry, we'll get there in time to congratulate the winner.
I love that. I love that term so much. Far too much, in fact. Hey, Steve. How's my life? Oh, come on. Same thing. I love you too, buddy. Yep, there you go. You'll see the little love bumps. You know, it's nice. You know, this ain't NASCAR. No, it's you know, it's just basically let your opponent know you're right behind them. But the truth is that, you know, it's a fangirl moment is what it is. You know, it's what the racers do to, you know, show each other that they love each other. You know, no homo. Oh, well, I love you, buddy. I'm a great fan. Come here, give me a hug. I'll give you a little something. You trouble, a little sugar. Black go. Nope. Black go. Is there more? Ronnie, you ain't getting nowhere. I can promise you that much. Or apparently you are because you're playing your stupid shield. And that apparently shields you from everything, and I never recall that. I still am so flustered by it because I don't recall that being the case. Bill Elliott. Oh, that's a rarity. In fact, that's the first time that Bill Elliott's ever been voluntarily selected by the CPU. Oh! And of course, that didn't do nothing but give me a boost. Gosh darn. Hey, coming. Whee!
Moving on up.
Oh, of course. Like that's standing. Whee! Ugh. Alright. Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
Beautiful. And ow.
You were at
Nice. I actually didn't have any speed on me. That was the lag of my speed, but on my speedometer. A lot of times it keeps the speed on it, even if you're not doing anything. Like if you get picked up off the ground and you're not actually going anywhere, it likes to still tell you that you're still driving. I don't know, high rate of speed. Yeah. Is it GF mode? No, that's Daylight Night. Oh, Steve, die. Gosh. Happy birthday to you, Stevie. Well, it's it. Yes.
One less for them.
Hey, Donny boy. The pipes are calling. I like that. Steve's in last place and he gets nailed by a freeze. Lord. Ugh. Oh, of course. Hey, buddy. Thanks for the boost. Got me a long ways. Can't you tell? Oh, God. Ronnie, you piece of crap. You piece of crap. Gosh. No. Actually, you know, if I cared to still carry vehicles like this one with me, I actually, from Goodwill Outlet, when I was little, I got a very nice, it was actually fairly fresh, and for McDonald's, I mean, it was pretty high quality, because, you know, it still had die-cast metal. Almost of it. The bottom was, you know, cheap plastic, of course, and McDonald's and all that. But Bill Elliott, I actually had his vehicle. And of course, I had to hit Steve. Not that I minded, but I had to hit Steve instead of Ronnie. Yeah, just dang it. Thanks, buddy. Ow. You know, I get the feeling that Dale's trying to help me rather than hurt me. Maybe they hate me. Yes! Get out of my life, yes. Alright. Yep. Oh, why am I doing that to my teammate? God damn it. Billy! Come on, Dale and Stevie, I need to give you a little love bump. Sure, yeah, I love you. Some sugar. Oh, no. No.
That's a darn
Yep.
shame.
That's what it turns like. Well, I'm gonna be frozen anyway. Oh god. Oh god, no. Well, no, Ronnie, don't do it to me. Don't do it. Oh, nice. Ow. The thing I don't like, look, Ronnie still has it. I'm about to run out. The thing is that the CPU gets longer hammers. I don't know why. You get shorter hammers than the CPU. Okay. I really don't appreciate that and really don't like it. I mean, I really don't. No, I just helped him. Like, as I was about to nail him. Oh, cool. Hammer's still counted. Hammer time! Ronnie! Oh, I just realized this is the last lap. Nice. Oh, God. Oh, go! Yes! That actually helped me beat Ronnie. He would have passed me if I didn't end up swerving in his way. Yay! Oh, that one ended clustered, didn't it now? Next! Hey. Actually, this will be probably about 50 minutes together, I think. Somewhere between 40 and 50 minutes long. This whole video, if I put it up as straight. I don't know, it could be like a live stream thing. I think I'd actually be good at live streaming just because of, just... oh wow, really? Just because of how long I actually end up playing games for at a time. And how much I enjoy playing the games. I really would be good live streaming, I think. Just in that sense. Now, depending on who you are, a lot of people like the commentators that don't really commentate. Really at all. And, I'm one of those many people. Let's say actually very few. I'm one of those many people that don't understand that at all. And I like one of the people that, are anywhere from somewhere in like Jardin, Captain Sparkles, where he doesn't always speak. In fact, a lot of times he's quite quiet, but he speaks enough that I can enjoy his commentaries a bit more. He's not like a lot of other people that their commentaries aren't really commentaries because they're just so focused that they don't even speak really. The part of the whole YouTube commentary gaming thing is the fact that you wanna, I'd imagine at least, you'd want to thoroughly enjoy, not only as the commentator to commentate, but to make people potentially more entertained by you, speaking. Showing your joy and your passion for the game by yelling or screaming or whatever it is. For example, somebody like Markiplier, he does true commentary. I mean, he just commentates the whole thing, and he pretty much talks the whole time. So does Genny, Generic B. But I especially like people like Sky and Mark, because they're so incredibly animated and loud and emphatic and spastic and all that, and overreacting and all that. And I can actually relate to things like that so well. I really could. Especially once I get more comfortable, especially if I start, doing lots of different games with different people, especially like those people, if I could. I'm really, that's one part of this whole dream thing, is to do it with people like Sky and Mark and stuff. And so I'm definitely determined to convert on that, and hopefully I will get to do it at some point, never give up in games, of course, not ever. Never let anybody tell you anything till you know. Nevertheless, even if it seems 100% impossible, but nevertheless, so that's part of the goal of this whole thing. But point is, a lot of them, from anywhere from a Jardin standpoint, where it's not really, he doesn't really speak that much, honestly, in his commentaries. And that's fine, It doesn't hurt the quality of his commentary too much, because he talks enough, and when he talks, he's pretty funny and all that. At least, intriguing. Nailing your, hitching your mind into, analytical, logistical standpoint or something, because he has a very analytical, logistical mind too, even in games that shouldn't really, and don't require really any logic or anything behind them. He likes to do that. He's a very logical person. Not to say that he's super intelligent. Don't know him, so I wouldn't know. But to be honest, he's very logical in the sense that he's always being analytical, and he's always trying to do the most, in his mind, what's the most logical thing to do. So nevertheless, and then there's somebody all the way on the other polar opposite of the spectrum, like Sky or Mark, who never stops being super animated and screaming at the top of their lungs and all that. They're super animated and spastic. Oh! I think I'm a chance going through there. Anyway.
Once more around.
Yeah. So it depends on, you know, the viewer, of course, you know, who you are and what you really do prefer as a commentator, you know, to watch as for commentary and all that. Well, on live streams, you know, it's a bit of a different situation, so I imagine a lot of the other people would like a somewhat different kind of commentary, you know, in live streams. Nevertheless, yeah.
You can't win that way.
The main reason why, and it's like 90% of why I do this, you know, and I'm going to pretty much do this, well, who knows, maybe my entire life.
Don't you feel special?
You know, is because not only do I enjoy it, you know, it's a lot of fun and it's a unique situation that not everybody can say that they've done, or they've tried, you know, but you know, I know that, you know, gaming YouTubers, it gives so many people a very, you know, a lot of big giant grins and laughs and smiles, you know, for, you know, knowing that life is not exactly peaches and cream, so to speak, you know what I mean? I mean, you know, life is technically hell. I mean, that's just what it is. And I suppose my ideology is, you know, it's there for us to learn from it, and for, you know, us to know that it's, you know, that no matter what, you're always gonna have somebody telling you no, and you're always gonna have somebody or something trying to get in your way and take you down and all that stuff, and that's the learning part of it. You're supposed to learn from life being that hell to know that, you know, it's not really that way. It depends on your perception, you know, your perspective and all that, and having enough self-confidence in yourselves. But anyway, nevertheless, you know, he talks about this all the time in different vlogs, you know, including his 6 million subscriber vlog. He did that, and in yesterday's second video, you know, short vlog, 8 minutes long. So I love that. Again, I could relate, because it's just like, say, oh, this will be a short video, you know, maybe about 10 minutes long, hour and a half long. Well, I can't help it. I had fun. I want to torture you. Love you too. What? I didn't say that. Oh, nice. I nailed Ron again and gave him the freeze. Give him a lot of momentum up in the air. Nevertheless, yeah. That's what I want to do with those. To, you know, give people a bright spot in their lives, you know. And get them happy and... Oh, come on! I knew it! Yeah, make them happy and entertained, and, you know, give you guys a smile and a little chuckle and puckle and suckle and all that. Yeah. Nice soft as your own. Oh, mine! Anyway, yeah. But what I gotta know, well. That's 90% why I want to do this, because, you know, it's fun for me, but I know it creates a bright, entertaining, fun spot for potentially millions of other people around the world, you know. And he talks about, you know, in his videos, you know, how he doesn't really want to say that technically, you know, he doesn't feel like, and he would, you know, he feels like he shouldn't say, you know, that, you know, he's saved the lives of these people, you know. But, you know, he does get, you know, often a lot of messages and comments and stories from people, you know, family members of people that, you know, have really, really bad depression and all that, you know, saying, you know, basically, thanks for, you know, being there and just being who you are, you know, and doing what you do. You know, you gave my sister, my brother, my daughter, my son, or whatever, you know, this, you know, they're in the midst of their, you know, deep, you know, really black depression, depressive phases, you gave them, a little bit more to be happy about and, smile about and hang on to, and kind of stalled them, if not, prevented them from going really, really incredibly deep into their, dark clouds, for quite a long time. But, eventually, basically, they're already saying indirectly that, in other words, they're gone now. They've passed because, eventually their depression did win the battle against them, which is really incredibly sad. I mean, it really doesn't even help. Anyway, but, nevertheless, and I want to be one of those people that can make those people, that seemingly, can't be, amused or any of that, that are that incredibly depressed. I want to, let alone in general. I mean, I really want to help those people by giving them, a bright spot in their life. That's really my main goal, and it's like the 90-95% of the reason why I'm doing it. The other, 10% is, like most YouTubers, for monetary, I don't know if you call it assistance or help or whatever, but, to make it also kind of a paid hobby, I guess. I wouldn't want to call it a job. That sounds really, like I Jevin recently said that. It's like, it started feeling like a job, and that's not what I started this for, and it's not why I want to do this or anything. It's not why I do this. It's not why I'm here. Same with the whole scheduling thing, all that made him feel like it was a job, and it made him stressed and all that, and he said, that was starting to ruin his content. He just didn't want it to be that way anymore, so he said he's going to start uploading on his own time when he feels like it, make videos when he feels like it, and screw the common principle if you're uploading on a schedule, I felt like I wanted to do that, but, it's not really so much of a schedule to say 2 a day, as it's, for me, that's my whole, suppose schedule, if you want to call it that. The goal is to get 2 videos out a day, and I'm not quite there yet either, covering, dang it, from my sickness to really, start going back to my typical 2 videos a day schedule, want to stay healthy so I can actually, and get recovered enough that I don't relapse again, so I can keep getting more and more videos out for you guys. Nevertheless, I do know that I beat Bill Elliott by 0.3 of a second. Yeah, but 3 videos a day is the whole thing with me, because I have endless amounts of free time. I don't have a job, and I don't have, anything really ever to do or anything like that. And, I refuse to live by a schedule, so that also is kind of a big part of why I can do this. But what are you gonna do? Anyway, so, so that's cool and all that, but I forgot what I was gonna say, of course. Anyway, but that's the other 5-10% of why I do this, and for the monetary help. But otherwise, it's it's 90-95% just because I really, it's fun for me to do, and I want to give people a big bright spot in their lives to enjoy. So, anyway. And I do recall what I was going to say. 2 videos a day. That's because I have all the time in the world to do it, and I love doing it, so I want to do it all the time, and thus, I do. But yeah, 2 videos a day is not so much a scheduling thing as it's, just that's how many videos I expect to get out a day. On occasion, an uncommon occasion, you might get 3 videos. And then sometimes, like these times where I'm still recovering, you know, you might get, well, one a day. Like you're getting now, and yeah, but... And an extremely rare occasion, if I'm really sick, unless I've ran out of content, then obviously you'll get a blank day. Or a few blank days. Like, again, I don't know what day it is. What it was, but... One of those days recently, yeah, you know, I didn't have any content, so I didn't upload
I've been
anything.
down.
If you speed the film violin, you know the drill, and that's it. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got any information you might be looking for in it. And with that, well, I'll see you all or not in the next video.